Hi bitches, welcome back to another motherfucking video. Today, I'm gonna be doing my makeup and getting ready for my good friend Lauren's 15, and it's gonna be a little like walkthrough of my makeup. I'm not necessarily gonna do a tutorial because I don't really know how to do that. So I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, show my steps, show a little clip of me doing them, and that's gonna be the video. So let's get right into it. So today I'm gonna start with my favorite primer at the moment, which is the e.l.f. Matte Oil Control Primer. This shit is so good for oily skin. Now, I know most of you are gonna say, oh, don't you have like combination skin, so the majority of your face is dry? It is. However, if you have a good moisturizer and a good base and a good like start to your makeup beforehand, matte primer shouldn't really like make your skin crusty. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna put this shit all over. Now I like to start by clipping back my hair. It's currently wet. I usually do my hair before my makeup, but this time it's gonna be a little different. So I'm gonna clip back this side and just put this side behind my ear because professional. So now, since like my skin is half combination, half oily, to combat the dryness, I'm gonna add a little bit of the Pixie Hydrating Skin Mist. This stuff is really good. Just gonna spray a little bit, let it set in, and we're gonna move on. So going in with my beauty blender. I hate myself. I'm gonna put on the Juvia's Place Stick Foundation. I love this shit. In shade Nicaragua. I love it because it blends out so easily, and with other foundations that I've had, like stick foundations, like they don't blend out the best. It's like really annoying. I don't know, they just don't go that easily on my skin. It's like blending out like fucking chalk on your face. So yeah, I'm not gonna bring it down to my neck because I don't necessarily feel like it's necessary because it's a perfect match to my skin tone. So I just like to buff and blend. And I like to build it as I go. I don't really like to put a shit ton because my first times trying products, you never know like pigmentation and shit. So you really want to take it easy. You know, do a light hand. So now that that is buffed and blended all over my skin. Also, I don't know what's happening on my nose. I'm having a weird like reaction. Whatever. I'm gonna ignore it. Now I'm gonna go in with the Juvia's Place concealer. I almost said foundation. Concealer in shade, what is this? 24. This is their lightest shade. I like really brightening concealers because I like a snatched look. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna go in with that. Now this shit, a little goes a long way. So look at that. Like I barely fucking touched my skin. And I'm gonna go, I'm not even gonna dip again. I'm just gonna go in. Same dip. I'm gonna use the back. That's it. That's literally all you need. So now that that is buffed and blended into my skin, you see brightness snatched. I know I look like a ghost, but I'm gonna fix that in a second. What is wrong with me today? So I'm going in with the Juvia's Place setting powder. I love this stuff. It's really good, and it like melts into your skin. It's in shade White Sand. You really don't need a lot. Like something like that is already good enough. Yeah, like it's gone. She evaporated, fucking gone. Laura Mercier is my go-to. I've had this for over 2 years. Look at it. She's still up and coming. I know you're gonna say, ew, Angie, is that expired? Are you using expired setting powder? In my opinion, setting powder doesn't go expired. I feel like liquid, yes, like that's disgusting. Like chemicals, yes. But powders, I really don't think that powders go expired. Like I think that's some bullshit. So whatever. I like to put this all over my nose. Don't even need to get a brush. But I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna go in with the Real Techniques blush brush and just kind of wipe everything off. I'm not a person that likes to wait for my setting powder. I feel like it's fucking useless. I feel like whoever came up with that is a fucking dumbass. So my next step is going in with this setting powder. This is the e.l.f. Sheer Tint Finishing Setting Powder. So good. And I like to go in with a loose-ish brush, so something like this. I don't like to go in with something super compact because although this looks super dark, in reality it's really sheer. However, if you go in with a brush like this, it's gonna you're gonna look orange. And I accidentally bought this in the wrong shade. I'm cool toned, not warm toned. But whatever, I like to take a little bit like that. I know it looks super dark. And I like to put it in the spots where I don't set my concealer. So, on my skin. I don't like my chin looking super white. I know I put concealer there, but I just like going over it lightly with like this. Now, see, once you're done with that, you look a little bit more normal. Less pale, more normal, whatever. Next step, bronzer. This is one of my favorite steps. I love bronzer. So I'm going in with the butter bronzer in shade Sunkissed. Yeah, Sunkissed. Oh my god, this is why I got me a makeup group. Whatever. Going in with that, I like to go in with this brush. This is the bronzer brush Sephora. I bought this shit so long ago. I don't like to use a lot because this is really buildable formula. So I like to start off slow, go in circular motions. You see, like, already, like, hello. I love a pretty, like, natural bronze moment, but at the same time, I look really pale, so. See, now I put too much, and now I look like a clown. And now I'm gonna teach you guys a little trick that I learned from my good sis, Jeffree Star. You got a brush like this, and you go in with any setting powder. I'm gonna use the Becca Hydra Mist setting powder because I feel like if I use too many matte setting powders, I hate this. If I use too many matte setting powders, my skin is gonna start flaking because, like I said, I'm very dry. So going in a little like that and tapping off excess and going around the edges where you really fucked up or going over it just diffuses the setting powder. I mean the bronzer. Taking a little bit, going on, kind of removing the fucking clown shit I did here. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to look drag queen over here. I'm getting ready for a king sale. So I'm gonna continue bronzing. Now I look more bronzy and cute. I know I look stupid as hell on camera, but I promise you it looks better in person. Now that I'm done with that, I'm going to go in with a little blush. I'm gonna take my big blush brush here and I'm gonna go in with the Ciate, or I don't know how to pronounce it, London blush. It's so cute. I don't know why I just did this. I love this blush. It's so cute. It looks kind of like, I thought it was a highlight at first because I was like, girl. But it's not. I like really putting it on my nose. I feel like it ties it all together. Next step. Where's my next step? Oh, eyebrows. Yes, I love this step. So let me just look for my brow brush over here. There it is. So then I'm going in with the e.l.f. Duo brush. Good. This is good. I'm going in with shade Caramel, Anastasia Beverly Hills Pomade. I love this stuff. I've had this again for over 2 years. This is actually no, a year. I think no, 2 years. Definitely 2 years. This stuff is so good. I love him. I feel like when you're born with so many imperfections, you just know how to fix them better. So just taking a little bit of the pomade, starting off at the ends. I like to start off at the ends and make my sharp point. I like filling in the ends, and then as I go up, I'll kind of line up. So I like filling in the end, lining everything up in the middle, and then filling in. So I'll kind of go from like the beginning and go like that. Create a little line. I'm creating my curve like that. And then just filling in from there. And then what I like to do is brush these hairs down just a little bit and take my pomade and kind of create my my shape. What I like doing for the beginning of my brow, I like putting on the color, kind of like that, just packing it on like usual. And then what I'll kind of do is flick up, so like this, up, 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 up. And then I'll go in with my brush and kind of blend it in to my brow. And that's how I do my eyebrows. That's basically it. I'm gonna fix them up a little bit. There we go. There, that's basically it. I like an ombre effect, so I like the front to be lighter than the rest of the brow. So that's basically all I do. See, before, after, disgusting, cute, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do the same for the other side and I'll be right back. So now that I'm done with my brows, I like to go in with a little brow gel. Well, before I do that, actually, I'm gonna clean up my brows just a tiny bit. I'll take my beauty blender where I had my concealer in, and see how this is kind of a mess since I used the bristles. I like to kind of go over that with the beauty blender that has concealer on it. Now I'm gonna go in with my brow gel. So I'm gonna take this brow gel I got from BoxyCharm. Oh my god. It's a brand called Brow Bar. I'm just gonna take this. If it can open, like, hello? Oh my god. Oh my god! I give up. I'm gonna go in with another Anastasia Beverly Hills product. I'm gonna go in with their brow gel. I love it. It's my favorite. My next step would be eyeshadow. So once I'm done with my brows, I like to go in with a little eyeshadow. Okay, so for today's eyeshadow look, we're gonna be using a little combination of these two palettes. This is the PUR or Per Festival palette. This stuff is really good. I got it from a friend for my birthday. And I'm gonna be using the Violet Voss Essentials Pro Series palette. I got this from BoxyCharm, so yeah. And for my crease, I will be using, today I'm gonna be doing a cut crease. And I'm gonna be using the Eye Lust Cream Eyeshadow from Ciate London. So my eyeshadow look for today will be very, very easy. I'm only gonna be using a couple brushes. Just gonna take some here. So I'm gonna be using this 4 brushes. This is a crease brush, this is a blender brush, like, you know what I mean, just your basics. And I like to start by putting in a very light shade. Well, let's see, let's go over here. This is the BH Cosmetics Royal Affair palette. I bought this, I don't know how long ago. I'm gonna be taking the shade Rain right here, top corner. And I'm gonna be dipping and putting that all over. Look at that, I have an eye booger. You fucking boyka. Okay, after that, actually wait. This palette is cute, whatever. So I'm gonna be going in with this big brush, crazy brush from Sephora. This is the Fluffy Crease Brush. And this was the Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. How are you gonna use this for your crease? Bitch, shut up. Whatever. I'm gonna be dipping into shade Sand right here. It's like a light orangish, yellowish sunset shade. Now this palette is super pigmented. Like this is really good. I'm gonna be taking that and putting it all over. Now for my next shade, I'm gonna be going in with the, what's this brand called? I think it's called like Moda something. Moda Pro brush, BMX 430 crease brush. It's kind of like a little brush to tuck shit in. And I'm gonna be going in with shade Dusty Rose right here. It's like a, yeah, it's basically Dusty Rose. It's how you fucking describe it. Tapping off the brush. I'm gonna be tucking that into my crease. So now that that is blended out, I'm gonna go in with this big brush again and go back into sand. Take a little bit and kind of work that in. And take this big brush as well. Kind of make sure it's all blended very lightly. See, now you get that pretty blended effect. Now for a little bit more depth on my crease, I'm gonna be going in with shade Cinnamon right here. It's like this brown purpley shade. And I'm gonna take a little bit because the shade is super duper pigmented. Outer corner. I'm gonna get this more compact brush and go back into Cinnamon and put it in my outer corner, because the reason why I like doing this is, you'll see why right now in a second. I'm gonna take this brush, kind of all mix them together. Now I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna be taking this. Look how pretty that is. It's like a pink, like, oh, I love that. So it's really gonna tie in with like this dusty rose look. So I'm just gonna take it, and I'm not even gonna use concealer because you don't need it. And I'm gonna, look at that. Oh my god. And I'm gonna take it and bring it up to a half circle and just fill it in. And that's all you need. I'm literally done. That's it. Oh no! That's it. I'm done. I fucking finished. And that's all you need. So I'm gonna let that kind of sit on my eye. I wanna wipe it off my eyelashes. Take a little eyelash brush that I have when I got my eyelashes like done. I'm gonna kind of wipe off the shimmer, so when I put on mascara it doesn't look all crazy. And that's it. That's literally all I do. I'm gonna take this little compact brush and kind of mix slightly the edge of it with the eyeshadow. And that's literally all I'm gonna do. That's it. My look is complete. So now, I don't even need this. I'm gonna use, what should I use for my inner corner? Let's maybe try Jawbreaker. See what they have. I want to go for something icy because I've already done a lot of pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and dip in the shade Jawbreaker. Oh my god, I'm not good at holding palettes. Right here. It's like a white pearlescent shade. Oh, it's beautiful. I love it. His eyeshadows are so like pigmented. And I'm gonna tuck that in the inner corner and kind of mix it in with the shimmer shade. And that's it. That's literally all I need. Ooh, that's so pretty. What do you think? Look at that. So cute. So now I'm gonna move on to the other eye, and I'll quickly do that off camera and I'll be right back. Now I'm gonna go in with one of my favorite mascaras of, I think it is my favorite of all time. The Bad Gal Bang Mascara by Benefits. It's so good. Yes, look at that, hunty. Now, the reason why I like this mascara so much is because my eyelashes are super short, but they're extremely thick. Like, they're so fucking thick, like, bitch. So, if, for example, I put on a regular mascara, like, not a specific formula, just regular, you know, good old mascara, my eyelashes will clump. Like, it'll turn super, super clumpy because of the fact that my eyelashes are, like, fucking thick as fuck. So I like this formula because of the bristles. Not the formula, but you know what I mean. Like, the bristles are super good for application for thick eyelashes because they kind of divide them. And also the fact that this is not a clumpy formula. It's more of like a thinner formula, so it's not gonna make my eyelashes super thick. I love it. But formulas like, for example, if I put on my Better Than Sex waterproof mascara, which I like to put on sometimes, my eyelashes will be so clumpy because it's like it's a good formula. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's more for thinner eyelashes because it's a thicker formula. It's really like pasty, so it'll like define your eyelashes, but at the same time it'll make them super clumpy when it comes to me. So I like this formula because it's thin. Like, it's not, you know, it gives you volume, but it's not like super fucking thick to the point where I'm gonna have fucking spider eyelashes, which I hate. Like, sometimes I'll layer so much mascara that my eyelashes will look atrocious. And also, this brush is super good, or dope foot, whatever, is super good for under eye mascara. See the difference? Before, after, I love it. I'm gonna do the other eye and I'll be right back. So now that that's finished, I'm gonna move on to my favorite step of all time, highlighter. One of my favorites at the moment is the MAC, what's this shit called? MAC Whisper of Guilt Extra Dimension Skin Finish. It's this. So I'm just gonna dip. Actually, no, this is what I'm gonna do. Dip. Tap. I'm going with this. The iconic Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist. This is so good. Take a little bit. Just gonna get, oh, it smells so good. It smells like Starburst. Like, I don't know. Is it just me? I like getting my brush a little moist because I like the extra. You guys are gonna see, like, look at this. Oh, she's there. She showed up, hunty. So I just applied my Jeffree Star Set and Refresh Mist. It smells so good. It's strawberry. I love it. It's great. I love it because it's a fine mist. But yeah, it's gonna keep it on all day. And the last step I have to do is lipstick. So stay tuned. For lipstick, I like brown. I love brown. Brown is my shit. So today I'm gonna be going in with the Steve Laurent lipstick. I mean, lip pencil. I got this off BoxyCharm, and I love it. I love this brown shade. It's like so pretty. So I'm just gonna go on here, line my lips. So now that that's done, I like to go in with a good lip gloss. So let's go in with this one. Actually, no, let's go in with this lipstick. This is by Morphe in shade, which is 800. I don't know, it doesn't really say. It's like a caramel nude shade. It's so pretty. I love this. Look at that. And it's like super hydrating, like, yes. See, now that that's done, I'm gonna go in with their lip gloss. This is the Morphe lip gloss. This all came in a trio. The lip pencil's here, but it's like really dark. I think it's in shade like truffle or something. It's like almost black dark, so I don't really like to use it. This is a really pretty shade. It's like a beige shade. I love a glossy lip. I don't think that I ever really go through with a matte lip. It just doesn't work for me. I think it's just too crusty. I love this. Like, it's so cute, pretty. So we've officially come to the conclusion of this look. So that is it for today's makeup look. I hope you guys liked this little play-by-play tutorial, whatever you want to call it. This was really simple. I know it doesn't look simple, but no one's gonna know that I spent less than an hour on this. So jokes on them. Anyway, I hope you guys liked it. I know I had a lot of fun doing this. So I'll see y'all on the motherfucking next one. I love you guys so much. Bye. Mwah.